YouTube. What's going on, guys? Red Mist NFC. We are back again for Lask versus Liverpool Football Club match preview. Lask. Who the hell are Lask? Never heard of Lask in my life. I think they're an Austrian team. So yeah, I lied. I think they're an Austrian team. But yeah, Linzer Athletic Sport Club. GEGR.1908 when it was formed, I imagine. Yeah. Hope this is the right team we got here. Imagine if it was a totally different team. This wasn't even one we was playing. That'd be hilarious. I'd just be like, nope, I'm done. I'm finishing football. I'm ending it here. Right, so guys, we got the preview, and we're just gonna put out the team that I think is gonna play, and then we'll probably mix it up and match and go with what Klopp might do and the rejig of players, etc. So yeah, let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Right. Now we have a clean slate. Right, we'll bring our football on. Yeah. Right. Alisson, Robertson, Quanser, Matip, Gomez, Endo, McAllister, Sabazalai, Diaz, Jota, Salah. Keller, Gravenbirch, Nunez, Gakpo, Thiago, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, Doak, Bajetic, Tsimikas, VVD, Trent, and Canado. There's Trent. Okay, so we got all the players. Nobody is suspended. Nobody's suspended. We do have injuries, I think. Right. Why you already on the pitch? He's eager. This guy is eager to get out there and play against Lask. You need to get your butt back over there. Right. Who? Decisions. Who is going to start against Lask? Yeah, Alisson, or are we going with Kelleher? Probably Kelleher, to be fair. Why is Alisson so big? That's what she said. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, there we go, right. So, one of these lot is definitely going to start. And I got a feeling it's going to be the one on the left. So, let's move Alisson down here for now. Do you know what I've missed? I don't have the third goalkeeper because I don't even think Alisson will be in the squad. And I think it's going to be the third goalkeeper. What's his name again? It begins with a P, I think. Something like that. Right. Left back. Where is he? Where are you? There he is. It's got to be Tsimikas. Surely it's got to be Tsimikas. Trent. No. This is really interesting. Centre backs. Who are the centre backs going to be? Gomez. And this is going to be interesting, because is it going to be Gomez and Matip or Quanser and Matip? It's Quanser's going to play, I think Quanser's going to play. He's going to play again. No. Whoa. I think he's injured. I just remembered he came off, so he could be injured. Yeah, I think Quanser's injured. Hold on. if he's not injured, then I'm going to go with Quanser. But I think he is. I'm going to go with Quanser and Gomez. No, wait. Whoa. Wait, is Trent still injured? I don't even know who's fit and who's not fit. What's going on? Let's do the preview. So I've not heard any news on Trent, and I don't think he'll be rushed back to play in this game. If anything, he'll be in a sub in the next game. So this is crazy, guys, because this means that if Quanser isn't fit, you know what it's gonna be, innit? You know it's gonna be. It's gonna be VVD. It's gonna be VVD and Canado. That's what it's going to be. It's got to be, because he's going to be outright. Trent's injured and Quanser's injured. So that, well, no, we got Matip still. Matip is fit. I'm gonna go with this, you know. I feel like VVD will get like a little bit of a run out, because we have a big game against West Ham at Anfield, maybe. I think VVD plays. I think he starts. Gomez right. Not because he should, just because I think with injuries. Canate came on against Wolves because he had to, because Quanser went injured, but I don't think by choice. I think Klopp would rather leave Canate out and kind of rest him for a bit. I'll be surprised if Canate and Van Dijk play. I think Van Dijk is more rusty than Canate. So I think Van Dijk could do with, you know, oiling the machine a little bit. So I'm going to go with this as the starting defence, which is strong. I mean, it might not be. It might be two defenders that we ain't got no clue about. Like, honestly, it might be. I might not even. I don't know. It really could be defenders that I ain't even got no clue about that even existed in this Liverpool squad. Well, I say squad. Well, it's not actually, because we had to register the players for the Europa League, and I saw the squad that was registered. So there aren't any. Practically, what you see here is the squad for the tournament. Oh, this is tough. Bajcetic. Surely it's got to be Endo, right? Surely Endo has to play, right? Endo, Bajcetic, and who? Harvey. Endo, Bajcetic, and Harvey. What are you saying? Endo, Bajcetic, and Harvey. We've got Gravenbirch here as well, remember? Wow. Wow. Man. The players. Let's put some of these into. Right, so injuries are Trent and Thiago still injured. Jota, I feel like, might be on the bench. Gakpo probably on the bench. Nunez bench. McAllister, I don't know, would be in the squad. Salah, Diaz, Robbo, yeah, maybe Doak. I don't think Alisson's going to be on the bench. I don't think Alisson's going to play at all. It's going to be the other goalkeeper, but I don't know his name. So just pretend it's the third goalkeeper, not Adrian, the other one. It might even be Adrian. It might actually be Adrian. It might even be Adrian. Let's just pretend Alisson is Adrian, okay? No offense, Alisson, but it is what it is. Right, so we're gonna have Robertson. We got 9. We have 9 here, right? We've got 9, yeah. So we're gonna have Alisson, Curtis Jones, Sabozalo. I think Curtis Jones is going to be in there somewhere. So let's just put him in there for now. Nunez, I think it's going to be there. Doak, I think Doak's going to be in and around. Is Doak in this? I'm sure he is in the. I'm sure he's in the Europa setup. Doak. Okay, so he's there. Gravenbirch, I think Gravenbirch is going to be involved as well. It's going to be there. Gravenbirch. Gravenbirch. Mo Salah. Running down the wing. Salah. Kanate is got to be on the bench, I think, for sure. For sure. Cody Gakpo, yes. Oof, this is gonna get techie now. I told you in my other videos what is gonna happen when certain players. What is this? When certain players decide to come back, it's gonna be mad. Right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Right, Quanser. I'm gonna play over there. Quanser, I think, is injured. So Quanser is injured. Nunez is gonna be on the bench, though, right? Szoboszlai. Ay, Diaz. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. Some of them ain't gonna be. Robertson has to be there because left back position for Tsimikas in case he gets an injury. So Robertson's definitely going to be on the bench. Curtis Jones, got a feeling will be there. Maybe Adrian or the other goalkeeper beginning with P. Cody Gakpo, is he going to be there? Konate is going to be there. I don't know if Gakpo is going to be there. He might be dropped from the squad. Maybe Jota's dropped from the squad. Diaz, I think Diaz might play. I think Diaz is going to play. I think we're going to rest a lot of our midfielders, to be fair. Szoboszlai. I feel like Szoboszlai will be on the pitch. Maybe Salah doesn't play. Salah gonna play? This is so hard, guys. This is so hard. Curtis Jones, Ben Doak. This is a game for Ben Doak, right? Is it Europa? Gravenbirch, Ben Doak, maybe the league cup. Do we take Ben Doak out? Quanser's injured. Trent's injured. Damn. Okay. Quanser, Thiago, Trent injured. McAllister. Doak. Jota. Gakpo. What are you saying? They all kind of rested? Are they all getting rested? Jones? Nunez? Do we need all those attackers? Do we need all those attackers? All right, let's see what we got. It's a bit more tidy now. Do you know what? Stupid. I ain't even done the attack. You dumb. You absolute dum-dum. You absolute dum-dum. No wonder why there's too much players here. You stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Right, okay. Who's gonna start up front? Who's gonna start against Tottenham? I don't think Jota starts against Tottenham. I know Jota's not even on the bench here, but I don't think he starts against Tottenham. I think Nunez starts against Tottenham. Szoboszlai is not going to be... No, sorry, not Tottenham. West Ham. Tottenham is after. West Ham at home. Szoboszlai is going to be on the bench at the most. I think McAllister's going to be rested. I don't think he's going to be in the squad. He's going to be rested. I think maybe Gakpo does get some minutes. Szoboszlai will be on the bench. I think maybe Diaz will be on the bench. Salah will be on the bench. Konate will be on the bench. I think Nunez is gonna. No, you know what? I think Jota's gonna start. I'm gonna go with Jota. I might even go with this. Gakpo, where's Gakpo? I might even go with this again. And then where is he? Ben Doak. I think Ben Doak starts there. So yeah. We're doing something like that. Ben Doak, Gakpo, and Jota. And then on the bench, you got Diaz. Because he fresh came back from Colombia, didn't he? So all that travelling, and he was a bit... He wasn't given... He didn't start against Wolves. So, again, I think he'll be on the bench. Szoboszlai will be rested for that cameo. Don't think he'll be rested. He'll play unless he really needed. Gravenbirch, I think, will come on. Which leaves one space left for Curtis Jones. I don't think McAllister is in the squad. Yeah, I don't think McAllister's in the squad. I think he's rested. Trent, Thiago. I don't think Thiago is fit. I think he's still out. If Quanser is fit, he plays. The only problem is I feel like Van Dijk will be on a bench. For Van Dijk to come back, mind you, he played against Netherlands, and it's not like he's football rusty. He only missed the Wolves game, so he is good enough to come straight back into a team at Anfield versus West Ham. But the problem is, the problem I've got is if Quanser does start, then there's no room for Van Dijk on the bench. So someone would have to leave the bench for him to fit on the bench. And you very rarely see Konate and Matip playing with each other. It's usually Matip and Gomez and Konate, Van Dijk and Matip, or Van Dijk and Gomez, or Van Dijk and Konate. You don't really see Matip and Konate playing with each other. You don't see it. But so that's the conundrum if Quanser is fit. I don't know what to do. Who else is on? Who cannot be on the bench? Diaz, Konate, Salah. Maybe Salah's not on the bench. Salah always playing there. He's always in the team, isn't it? He has to be. The Szoboszlai's got to be there. I feel like Diaz has to be there. Gravenbirch, Nunez is gonna be there. I mean, does Nunez play a full game? Nunez might play a full game. If Cody's... Yeah, this could be... Yeah, because Robertson's going to be there, Keeper's going to be there, and I think he's going to be there as well for midfield backup, as well as Gravenbirch and Szoboszlai for his changes. We got... You're going to change probably... You already got Diaz and Salah on the pitch. So I don't think you're gonna need Cody. So I think Cody is dropped from the squad. I think Cody's dropped from the squad, and I think Nunez goes up top, starts. That's the midfield. It's probably midfield good enough to win. To be fair, I would like to see it, and then VVD goes onto the bench. But this is only if Quanser is fit. If Quanser isn't fit, then this doesn't happen. So yeah, quickly run it past. If Quanser is fit, VVD holds the bench. Gakpo drops out. If Quanser isn't fit, VVD plays alongside Matip, and then obviously Gakpo makes the bench. Quanser is under the injury list. What's wrong with me? Injury list. Right. So yeah. So I pretty much think that what's up in there? What we done? What we done? Nothing. Okay. Bring that back. Right. That's better. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my team. I think that is gonna be my team. I think that's what Klopp may look towards. We gotta get Endo on the pitch. We gotta get Endo on the pitch. Alternatively, it could be something like this. We could have because Harvey started most of the game. I don't know. Harvey's kind of like a first team substitute that is kind of valuable. So in these games, you don't really want him to get injured because he's good enough for first team games as a sub. You don't want to lose him for those first team games, and because of a match like this where somebody else who's like Gravenbirch. I know he's a blinding player, but I think this could be something for him to get cooking basically. So yeah, that's insane. Gravenbirch and Bajcetic. That is scary. That is so scary, and all of them can probably like rotate as well potentially. I don't doubt Endo can't do like a little left side kind of role there. It may not be so kind of going forward, but he can kind of play that Wijnaldum kind of role maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's not so much. Not as well. He's not as good as Wijnaldum or McAllister in that role there for sure. But maybe he plays it differently and uses the ball more. I don't know. But he's certainly not afraid of mopping up in behind those areas for sure. These two can probably definitely switch. Although I think Gravenbirch is probably more fixed to the right side, and Bajcetic is probably more makes more sense being to the left. So that could be really decent, very tidy. Alternatively, he drops to the bench. You bring Gravenbirch down here, which it wouldn't surprise me if he played there in this game. Actually, if I see that, then I know that I'm spot on with Klopp's thoughts and potential tactics with this guy, with Gravenbirch. So yeah, Harvey can go in there. Gravenbirch can drop into the 6, and then Endo holds the bench yet again. But Endo could just be a bench man. I don't know. I still think that Klopp kind of looks at him and he kind of wants him to get up to speed with the game, the players. In training, maybe he wants him to try and raise his level, his performance level, whatever. He could just not be ready to really throw him in, and everybody was cautious. It's kind of taken him out of the limelight, to be honest, which has been very clever, very smart, taking the pressure off of him, let him kind of bed in slowly. He does it with all the players. He does it with lots of players. He's probably doing the same with Gravenbirch as well. But I think the time Gravenbirch arrived and the time Endo arrived were very different periods. Endo had to come on in those 10 men matches where Gravenbirch has not had that pressure, or it's not been that guy. So I think it's very different for him. So he could come on and just kind of sort of just play and just enjoy himself really. So yeah, any of those teams is kind of what I'm thinking of. Midfields pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna be I don't know if will I watch it. I'll probably watch it because of Liverpool. Don't know what else I'll be doing. Bayern Munich, Man United tonight. Am I gonna watch it? Not sure. I did a Aki, which ended yesterday. Burnley and bloody Nottingham Forest. Needed a Nottingham Forest win to claim my £303 Gutted because they bloody drew. And I cashed out at £37. That sucks. But we go again. Here's what it is. I do have some other new Accas running. I do like a little £5 every game week little bet, 50p bets. Just find it interesting. I tend to win at least once every season, so hopefully this year it's going to be mega bucks, but we will see. I've got I think I've got like 10 or 15 running currently. Today's is the Champions League games. Actually, the Premier League draw from yesterday is on some of those Akis as well. And it runs through all the Europa. Not all the games. I was very fussy with what games I did. I picked them carefully and did looked at all the leagues and stuff and runs of form, which I never really do. So yeah, we got that. And then there's a couple games from the Europa. I didn't even do Liverpool's one. I did who was it? I didn't do West Ham. Shit. I think I did. I can't remember. I cannot remember. And then I also did Premier League for the weekend. Obviously, I did the Chelsea, Aston Villa. I did the Leeds. I did the Tottenham, Arsenal. I did United versus Burnley. I did City versus Forest. I did I do that? Don't remember. Yeah, I did Palace, Fulham. So yeah, I did I think 17 or 19 folds. But I would say, I honestly, if I look at those fixtures, I think honestly 15, 16 of them should be nailed on. There's only 3 or 4 which are pretty dicey. The Aston Villa Chelsea game at Stamford Bridge is dicey. I'd say, oh yeah, Sheffield United versus Newcastle. That's one that's dicey for me. And then I think the Tottenham Arsenal is iffy, but it's not one I'm too worried about. I think Arsenal will win. But I did back myself up because I think if Hyung Son Min is fit, is that his name? Or Min Hyung Son? I don't even know which way it goes around. If he's fit, I can see him running in behind Arsenal when they're high up. And with the midfield of Basuma and Sarr, and yeah, I think they could catch Arsenal out. They've got danger in behind. Kulusevski on wing as well. So it wouldn't put me surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Tottenham actually do something. It wouldn't surprise me. I can see that we see it so many times again and again and again. Teams against the run of play, dominating possession and caught on the counter attack. We've seen it. We've seen it so much. It happened yesterday in the Forest versus Burnley. Forest were dominating the game. Burnley, caught them cold. And then fair play to Burnley, they kind of dominated for a little while in the second half, and then Forest, started. They got the equaliser, and the motivation turned, So yeah, we see it. So I wouldn't surprise me if Tottenham pull off a shock victory there, but I'm like 60, 65, 70% sure that Arsenal will run out winners. Maybe, I don't know, 2-1 or I think there'll be goals. I think both teams score. Could even be like a 2-2 or something, but we'll see. So that's sort of dicey. The Sheffield United Newcastle, I think is pretty dicey as well. Newcastle got a big game away at AC Milan, who got thrashed against Inter on a weekend, but they've got Rafael Leao. It's Tonali's old side as well, remember, and also they've got the Nigerian winger Chukwueze, who I'm dying to see play again because he's something special. If there's one winger I would love to sign next year or the year after for Salah, from when he leaves, it would be Chukwueze. I think they're very similar, and Chukwueze is fantastic with his assists as well as his scoring abilities, and he's mad skillful. He even plays and dribbles similar to Salah. I actually think in the whole of football, he's the closest player to the style of how Salah plays. Only thing is, he's quicker, obviously, because he's younger, and he is actually better technically at dribbling. Much better. So he's my guy to replace Salah. I would love that. I'd pay 120,000 for him to replace Salah. Defo. Um, so yeah. But yes, that's a tricky game. I feel like Newcastle will really, they'll be nervous. It's exciting. They've not been here for a while in the Champions League. It's away. AC Milan were semi-finalists last season. I think, was it cool? I think it was semi against Inter, wasn't it? And then went to the final and lost to City. Just so I feel like Newcastle could be a bit jaded, whether they win, whether they draw or lose. They could be, then they're traveling back, and then they're traveling down towards Sheffield. Sheffield on the back of that, like, painful defeat to Tottenham, done so well away from home. Nearly saw it out and just got caught. Nearly took a draw, just got caught cold. So they want to rectify that in front of their own fans, and they want to bounce back stronger than ever. So I can really see that as an upset. The favourites are Newcastle to win. The odds are pretty, good on, like high on them to win, which it makes sense, But I fancy a draw. And then the other dodgy one is Fulham versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace at home. I don't know if their guy is still injured. I don't know if their guy is still injured. But yeah, Fulham aren't really scoring lots of goals, but it was a bit of a meh performance against Luton. Just about got the job done at home. They're away. It's a London. So it's like a London. Not really. Well, it's Fulham or West London. So it's not really a derby, but it's a London derby. So that's always a tight one. I feel like Crystal Palace got a bit more attacking, like, nous about them. They've got a bit more skill, a bit more creativity. But I can easily see Fulham holding firm and 1-1, maybe 0-0 even. So I can see those games. Those especially the Sheffield, Newcastle, Villa, Chelsea, and then the Fulham versus Crystal Palace. I can see them being draws. The Chelsea Villa. I just think Villa don't travel well away at the moment. They're not travelling well away. They need to put on a good away performance. I think they've done bits at Stamford Bridge last season. Did they win and draw? I think their team's in a better state than Chelsea. Chelsea aren't scoring, which kind of just points towards a draw for me. I feel like Aston Villa can score, but it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't, because Chelsea, if one thing, do have a very good, decent, naturally talented back line, especially with the experience of Thiago there. So we'll have to see. So it is for, I've kind of got it as a draw. So, but we will see. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a post-match review of this game. I might. It depends on my time that I've got available, because I would probably rather just go straight into doing I might touch on it briefly and then do the West Ham one straight away, providing we don't have no injuries or anything like that to kind of talk about or go through, because then that sometimes when you're doing a preview or whatever, you kind of got to find out a little bit of news, what players are fit, who's in, who's not. Sometimes that can take a while. But yeah, so yeah, that is my kind of my lineup for the last game on Thursday evening, Europa League matchup. You'll never walk alone. So yeah, that will be that. Guys and girls, I've been Red Mist LFC, and I will catch you all soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.